What's going on, Rovers? It's Mr. Shalat back with another tutorial video. Today we're going to be downloading some apps. You're going to need your iPad. We're going to be using self-service to get some apps. I want to point you in the right direction. Let me share out my screen so we can take a look. Okay, so to download the apps, you're going to have an app on your iPad that is called self-service. I'll move my mouse over here so you can see it. Self-service, that's what you need to load up. That is the school district's way of getting apps out to you guys. The ones we need, they're all listed in one really long list, so you don't want to scroll through here and have to look for it. If you look in the bottom right-hand corner, it says search, okay? So if you look all the way down there, tap on search. The first app that we're going to search for is called PicsArt, P-I-C-A-R-T, pops right up, okay? PicsArt, all one word. You don't have to capitalize it. It'll pop up. Now you'll notice on my screen here, it does say reinstall. I already had it and deleted it, so I'm gonna hit reinstall. On your iPad, it will say install. So we're gonna go ahead and install that app. Then we could search for the next one, okay? We're gonna search for Canva, C-A-N-V-A, okay? Hit search. It'll pop up. Top right, it's a capital letter C. This is the one we need, okay? Go ahead and tap reinstall. Well, on yours, it'll say install, first time installing it. Let that download as well, all right? And then the last one we're gonna get is Vectinator X, okay? V-E-C-T. Pop right up for you. All right, Vectinator X. I'll tap on it so we can see it. This is the app that you need to grab. Again, you're going to tap install. 3 total apps: PicsArt, Canva, Vectinator X. Those are the 3 you're going to need here for graphics class. So go ahead and get those downloaded. Might take a second depending on how many people here are on the Wi-Fi. As we can see, they're popping up here on my desktop. Must be a lot of people on right now. Moving a little slow. All right, while we wait for that guy to finish up here, it's thinking. While we wait for that to finish up, we'll take a look at my home screen. Oh, there it goes, okay? You're gonna notice I have all of my apps all on one screen. You don't necessarily have to do this, but one problem I see with a lot of student iPads is that you'll have pages and pages of apps, all right? They're not very organized. What I like to do, and if you have an iPhone or whatever kind of device, you can do this as well. I like to group things together, all right? So here I have 3 apps, all right? The 3 that we just downloaded, it's called PicsArt, Canva, and Vectinator. These 3 apps you're going to be using in graphics class, all right? So if you take your finger and you press and hold on one of these, okay, you'll get a submenu. If you tap Edit Home Screen, you'll notice that they all start to shake. This is also how you delete apps. So when you're looking at this right now, you'll see each of them have an X. If you tap on the X, the app would be deleted off of your iPad. At any time, you could go back into self-service and re-download it, okay? But for now, what we're gonna do is make a folder. To make a folder on the iPad, you're gonna press and hold on one of the apps and drag it over top of a second app. And when you let go, you'll notice it put it in a folder. We'll go back to the home screen. To get to the home screen, you're gonna click anywhere other than here. So if I click anywhere out here or in this space, it will get me back to the home screen. All right, notice they're still wiggling. I can now take Vectinator X, I can drag that, put that in the folder as well, okay? I open the folder, at the top, it has a name. Now in this case, it's always gonna name it folder or give it a random name. We're gonna change it, okay? So we're gonna call ours graphics class, okay? Graphics class. So I'll go ahead and hit done. All right, in order to lock this in, if you tap the home button on your iPad, it'll lock you in. So if I tap my home button, now everything stops wiggling and I have the folder. Problem is it's on a second page. So here's all my main apps. And then on the second page is my graphics class. If you want to move apps from page to page, if you press and hold on the folder, okay, edit home screen, it's shaking, no X, but now it's shaking. I can press and drag it. Notice I'm moving around the screen here. I'm going to drag it over to this direction and I can place this here on my home screen, okay? To get them to stop shaking, remember you press that home button again, that locks it in. So now I have all my apps all on one page. I don't have to scroll over. Everything's just there nice and organized. All right, so when I tap on it, there's the 3 apps that we'll be using throughout the semester. We might add more at a later date, but right now, those are gonna get us good, they'll set us up nice for the next couple months, okay? So install those on your iPad, rename the folder. If you want to organize your other apps, kind of like I have here on my screen, you can. Same thing with the dock. If you want to reorder the apps that are down there at the bottom, very simple process, okay? You just drag them from the top down into the dock. You can have 6 icons at once. All right, any questions? Let me know.